Smoko check. After a hard morning of sleeping in and checking social media, English breakfast tea in the polka dot cup. Happy New Year, everybody! Hi pie! Bloody marvellous!
Hello, welcome. Hi pie. I hope you've had a bloody marvellous day. I certainly have. Came home from work today and completed my 5,000 steps by just mowing a little bit of lawn at the back, and well, I got there and I achieved it, and I'm very happy. I'm a happy mower. Bloody marvellous. Well, over the Christmas break, I spent a lot of time working on the property with my lovely wife as well. We each had different tasks. So the deck there I cleaned up a while back, and my lovely wife has been working on the hedges. And just recently I tidied up this area here where you can see the bare ground. I cleaned all that up. There was a lot of rubbish and things in there, and I have water blasted the fence and concrete here just on the day that I did this, and put this little fence across the back to keep the chooks in out there. So I'm very pleased with what I've done, and that's the wood pile there of usable wood that we might be able to use later on in the property. So that's gone very well. I've also sprayed some chemicals and things on the house, maybe hoping to clean those up. You can see the hedges there are all looking pretty good. And here we are heading into the little section at the back, which is where we're going to be sort of keeping all our bits and pieces, you know, that need storage or need work. So we've got a wood pile there, tarpaulin over the top held down with the used tyres that we get from the car. The grapes we've been trimming up, and we've got some quite substantial bunches of grapes on there, which is a bit of a first for us. I've got some wood there. The fire pit there, it used to be circular, but it's now sort of got a bit of an oval shape to it, and there's my new fire pit, and we've well, relatively new, and we've done all the edges and tidied up a little bit starting into here. There's a bit more work to be done here, but we've cleared a lot of the vegetation that was growing up the chook house there. And yeah, there's the chooks are asleep in the grapefruit tree there under a little bit of a clear plastic sky light, I guess. My 44-gallon drum, I did have a purpose for that, but I'm sort of changing my mind. And yeah, here we are. I've been, as I say, been given the house a bit of a wash, not to forget those hedges and things that have all been happening there. So, you know, things are looking like someone cares, which is pretty good. In the old house there. So I've tried on there a product called Wet and Forget, which is one of these ones that you spray on, and then the weather cleans it all up. So while it's not there, we've got to wait maybe a little while, maybe even months, they say, and that should tidy up. I've also done the driveway there down to the end of the building. We've also tidied up the driveway. That was all greenery and that. So I've been in there with the weed eater and taken out all the weeds in the cracks and just given it a bit of a wash over, just a soft wash with the pressure washer. And again here in this patio area. So that's we've removed a significant amount of vegetation. We also had a big pile of chips over there where the car is there that we've moved out to the back and put in the bottom of the chook house. And yeah, my lovely wife's most recent hedge cutting exercise is this one here, which she's done a pretty good job of. And I'm sort of been working on the edges as well with the whippersnipper or weed eater or whatever you want to call it, the weed whacker and that sort of thing. So the letterbox, we had to refurb that as well. So we've just been doing lots of work on the property continuously over the break, and I've quite enjoyed the exercise. The hydrangeas are putting on a pretty good display at the moment, and what have you. And yeah, obviously there's more to do on the house. My wife wants to paint that bay window next, and we're starting to, a lot of the stumps and things are starting to rot down here in this old, what we used to call the jungle area, and so that's sort of starting to come right as well. Got a nice sort of feel about it. More of the hydrangeas there, and a look towards the fence in the house. There's a little bit of work to do on that front deck that needs a little bit of cleaning. I've got that in my sights. We'll just have to wait and see, and keep the lawn mowing regime up. It keeps everything all, looking pretty good. So I'm very pleased with things at the moment. The problem comes with keeping it up as I go back to work, and the sort of workload comes on there. But all in all, yep, I'm a happy mower. I think we're right on the cusp for wishing people a happy new year. I think we're just at the extent where that sort of stops. So that was the little short at the beginning there. And here's the numbers. And as you can see, I've been getting some quite good steppage numbers in there on most days, except for the odd day where I've been inside with rain and things like that. So I'm pretty pleased with that. And you can see a fairly steady lawn mowing regime there. And yes, as we return to work, the 8 hours sort of day there. Weight wise, I think we're coming off the Christmas high, hopefully, but we'll wait and see what happens there. It can easily pop back up a kilogram or so with not much eating action. My usual source of questions has gone to some sort of sign-up subscription model, which doesn't quite agree with me. So I've been looking elsewhere for something free, and I only just realised this quite late in the piece. So this is the latest attempt here. Which word comes last alphabetically? It's in the general knowledge section of this one. So put your answer in the comments below the video, and let's see what happens. In my last question from my usual source, this one here, name the term given to the point on the moon's orbit at which it is nearest to the Earth. That is the perigee. And Moz42 was the first to answer on YouTube, and we had an answer from Bruce Delaney on Facebook. Don't often get answers to my videos on the Facebook, but I wanted to acknowledge that. So well done, Moz and Bruce. Thanks very much for your contribution, and well, we look forward to seeing you again sometime in the future. So bloody marvellous. Fuel legit. This has been a maurieos presentation, recorded live in our studio at Ngaruawahia, Aotearoa, New Zealand, the land of the long white cloud, place where Kiwis live, in a paradise we like to call God's own country.